Hello, everyone. We are live, Luke and I at least, for a four character class playthrough of a threshold combat encounter. Welcome, Luke. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've got a little titch of something, so if I cough, I'll
Me
try to
too.
keep it quiet. Yeah, yeah, it's something's going around everywhere. I guess it's that time of year.
So just straight off the bat, there's a couple interesting quirks because we're playing an alpha TTS. Um, we have other characters besides the hunter, or sorry, besides the mystic and the guardian, but they are not ready for prime time yet. So what that means is we have gone ahead and duplicated the mystic and the guardian, but Luke and I have both. We're going to multi-hand characters, and we have both created our own kind of flavor of character. And so we'll just, before we get into the combat encounter, which is an encampment, we're doing a level 3 encampment. We're level 10. And Luke, actually, one thing I did miss is
Uh-oh.
how many wounds and health, like what is our max wounds and what is our max health that we're supposed to have. I don't have my
Oh, do you have
character.
the character sheet handy?
I don't. Okay, I can look up the character sheet, or maybe someone in comments can. I deleted them from the board. Okay, progression pad. I got it here. We should have an additional 1, 2, 3 health. So we're at 9 health,
9.
and we have an additional 1 wound. So I think that's max 2 wounds. Is that correct?
Max 2. Correct.
Okay. So 9 health,
Perfect.
2 wounds, level 10, and my mystic is pyromancy, fire focused. I have a handful of fire cards, and we'll see how they go. You know, fire always introduces introduces burning into your deck, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how that works. But I have a guardian who is built and structured to defend my mystic, and also has a handful of brutality. I've kind of focused in on brutality. I think I only have one swordplay card, or sorry, one bladecraft card, which is a swordplay.
Mm-hmm.
So they have lots of armor, lots of stuff to protect the mystic, and they're both in your face. The mystic has to be in the same zone in order to pyromancy skills, so they're both going to be up close and personal. How about your mystic, Luke?
Well, so my Mystic is, because I knew we were playing 4-player, is built for crowd control. So I've leaned into the nature skill class. I have some ward weaving for defense, and then for the Mystic's own class cards, I grabbed more pesky pings and more ethereal shields, and I'm going to be cycling through my deck pretty quickly. My Guardian, also, because we're playing 4-player, has a fair amount of Aegis, which he can use to defend allies, along with some of his own class block cards. He has a lot of Bladecraft, just because it synergizes nice with melee, and then a little splash of Conjuration to have a ranged option kind of building up in the background that he can use.
Okay. And we are doing, as I mentioned before, a level 3 encampment, which is 3 waves of progressively more harder enemies. It depends. There's a threat level that we draw enemies from the bag. We consult the chart on the back of the region book. We have gone ahead and populated level or wave 1, which is going to be a tough one. We're facing 2 masked demons, a masked imp, and a brute. The masked demons hit pretty hard, and the brutes are freaking annoying with the amount of block that they have.
Mm-hmm.
But we have two mystics, and we have brutality to kind of hopefully whittle down their their block quite a bit, and that's pretty much it. Should we get going?
Yeah. Wait, we have a masked imp too on top of all this.
Yes. Yep. Master is
Oh
over
my
here.
god!
2 demons and a brute.
All right.
And hey, if you have any questions, we'll be answering questions about Threshold gameplay or anything as we go. And just before we go, I'm going to let my dog out of here.
Well, I don't know if Brendan is listening to this or not, but I think my strategy for this is going to be to focus down the weakest enemy first, which is going to be the imp. The brute is annoying and slow to kill, potentially because of how much block they have. So I'm almost tempted to then concentrate on a masked demon after that, because having two of those is pretty
Yeah.
rough.
I'm looking at the cards right now, and we have the masked demon is going to throw down some armor. Brute's going to move and attack, and we have the medium range on the imp here. I don't know. I think I'm
Yeah,
going to focus. I think I'm going to try to focus on the masked demon to start, the one that's close to me up here.
sure. I will say
You,
this: if at least three of us attack this imp, we might be able to just outright kill it this turn.
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's see. We might. Yeah. Let's see how it is. Okay.
All right.
You know what? We're gonna kind of alternate turns. So I'll go ahead and draw for my. I think Luke, it probably makes sense to draw our 5 cards below hand.
Oh, I was about to ask if you want to put them below the board or above the board.
Yeah, I think we can do our hands below, and then um, do the rest from there. So let's start with my guardian. Oh, we should have like drawn the cards and took a look. I have a handful um, of stuff here. I have delayed action. It's always like, especially when we just created these decks today, so it's a little bit of like, okay, hey, we got to learn as we go here. Okay, I have a how much do I have to move? 1, 2 to move. And then, okay, let's do that. So I'm going to spend fluidity to move. And then I'm going to spend second wind to move, which lets me draw another card. I don't know if I should do this, but hey, we're doing that. I'm spending delayed action to move. So now I'm adjacent to. Oh wait, no, I didn't need to spend delayed action. I spent second wind. I didn't move my character. So 1, 2. I'm adjacent to the big guy. I'm gonna play bring low with delayed action. So I'm spend delayed action to play bring low. Targeting adjacent enemy, deal 3 damage. Okay, that's just a nice quick 3 damage off the top. I do not mind that. 1, 2, 3. And then I have a. Then you may discard a body card to do 3 additional damage to the enemy. So I'm going to discard my defensive stance, which has body tag on it. Another 3 damage. Followed by, so that's it with the bring low. And then unfazed when you were attacked. So I'm going to just drop down unfazed. It's a great little bulwark card. Should help me for defense just in case I need it. And that's it for my turn. Just like that.
Okay, nice.
Oh.
Okay, I'll have my Mystic go first. Also taking a bit of a setup turn since I didn't really draw any attack cards. That happens sometimes. So, but that's okay. We're pretty safe turn 1. So I'm going to play Harmonize as a delayed card. So we'll just get that out for free. I'm going to play Arcane Barrier because that can just stay out.
Just
and
throwing up some defensive cards here.
Exactly. Nice. Arcane Barrier costs 2, so I want to pay for that with Endurance. Endurance has a response effect. It pays for a move or move action or another card. I shuffle it into my deck, so we're going to take that. And
as you're doing that, Harmonize is a pretty great card, right? I put 2 into my Mystics deck, and it's like anytime that you shuffle your discard pile. So if you're drawing a lot of cards, it's great because you're always healing one and you're drawing an additional one. So it's a fun little card to have.
So also discarding Tireless, not a great card to draw early. And then
SP5.
Yeah. I'm left with Desperate Ploy, which I can't play, so I'm just going to... I guess I'll discard it to move. Let's see. I do want to get closer to that.
Yeah, I don't know if we're killing him on first turn. I guess if...
No, not with this hand, no.
No.
Okay. You're welcome to take your other turn.
Okay, here we go. I have Flame Sling, so I need to be in the zone. And am I over here? No, no, you moved me. Hey, you're the green. You're the green Mystic.
I am the green Mystic.
Yeah, thank you.
Um, sure. I'll just move. I'll move up here.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 cards
Mhm.
just to move 1, 2.
Okay.
Basically, my whole strategy: Mystic follows the Guardian into combat,
Mm,
but stay behind. So
mhm.
Guardian will act as shield. Mystic throws down damage. Dropping down 2 pesky pings to do 2 damage. Do you mind hitting it for 2, dropping its health down for 2?
Yeah, this
Um,
is
the Mass Demon number 2.
okay.
Oh, dang, I drew my Wildfires. So Wildfire is a great card that combos with my Flame Sling because I'm going to be able to call the burning cards that I put into my deck. So Wildfire will be great going on. I guess Wildfire does more damage than Flame Sling, right? It's 3 damage plus 3 damage each, and it's each enemy in my zone. There's only one
Mhm.
enemy in my zone currently, but that's a total of 6 damage to do 1 Wildfire versus 5 damage to do 1 Flame Sling. So I'll do the 6 damage with
So
the wild
how much total damage are you doing?
6.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, 6 total damage, and then I gain a burning. Oh no, Luke, this is not good. I got really overzealous,
No,
and
deleted all the boons and burdens.
I deleted all the boons and burdens. Let me just
Are any of them saved
save.
as objects?
I do not think they are saved objects. No, they're not going to be saved as objects for me.
Let me see if they are for me.
Trying to think. I
No,
could.
no, those are old ones.
Okay. We got a little technical difficulty as I have messed up the game. I shouldn't do an additive load, right? That'll mess everything up.
Yeah, tell you what, you keep this game going. I'll just drop out for a sec and load and grab them and come back.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I'm going to the main menu.
I guess we could have done this during the enemy turn. I could have done the enemy action and resolved it, but
This will only
yeah.
take a second.
So I'm feeling pretty good. As
Anything
Luke's
else? Hey, is there anything else we're missing? You got block tokens?
boons
For
and
enemies?
no, just I deleted all the cards. So
Okay.
get the boons and the burdens and wound, like all those, like the cards that we might add into our deck.
Okay. Let's see.
I figured I would clean up the board a little bit, but like I said, got a little overzealous.
Okay, let's see if
Yeah. So as Luke's doing that, just a little bit of an overview of where we're at. The Guardian, I think we're going to be able to take care of this Mass Demon. It's 14 health. We whittled it away. If I'm looking over at Luke's other Guardian, he has a Brutality, Bring Low card, a couple of other cards. Nothing great for attack. So both of Luke's characters had a little bit of a more defensive turn, which is fine. And if we're going, if I'm looking back at my Guardian here, I have Shatter. Shatter's a great SP2 card because it removes up to 1 block and then deals 2 damage. It's one of those interesting ones where it costs 1. This is a card that we will talk about post alpha as we do balancing, because it's not that powerful of a card when you think of it. It's kind of like, in some ways, it's actually, is it worse? Well, a pesky ping is 0 cost, destroy a block, right? If you think of it like block being 1 damage, because that's kind of what it is. It's like do 1 damage and then do 2 damage. And so I don't know either. I think we should, there's probably a tune up of damage dealt, because it's an SB2 cards, or a tune down in energy cost, I think, but maybe not. It fits. I haven't played too much with Brutality, so that that could fit. If I go, I'll take a look at the rest of my Guardians cards, so you can kind of take a look. I have another Shatter, so I have a couple of Shatters and I have some Bring Lows. And then I have defensive stance, a lot of defensive stance. There's a broken card, which is when you or an ally are attacked by an adjacent enemy, block 7 damage. Then that character draws 1. So remember, the idea is I'm always going to be adjacent to my mystic. The mystic is going to draw in new cards and all that stuff. Oh, you need promoted?
Yeah, promote me, and I will.
Wow, look at that.
Add back in our boons and
Thanks, Luke. Sorry for bailing.
burdens. No problem. And our wounds. Hopefully we won't even need those.
So Wyvern says, oh, did we miss some damage? Oh, we totally did. I think Luke moved someone down wrong. Or maybe we just, okay. So Mass Demon started at 20. Oh yeah, we did do it. 8 plus 6. So math, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. Yeah, we dealt 14 damage to it. Thanks, Wyvern. Wow, it's almost dead. 6 health. It's great. Okay, are we set? Luke? Did I lose you? I lost Luke. Oh no. His computer crashed. Anyways, I will put that burning into my hand or into my deck and then draw cards. And look at this. What an interesting hand. I have Harmonize, which is whenever you shuffle your discard pile to make a new deck, heal 1 and draw 1. So I got 2 Harmonizes, which is kind of great. And drop in these Harmonizes. And then I got a couple defensive spells. And then Precognitive Vision, reveal up to 5 cards from your deck, discard any number, and place the rest back in any order, draw 1 card. I love this. I put 2 of these Precog Vision cards into my deck because I think they will help just make sure I always have the cards that I want. We have a question here from chat. Let me, I'll put this up. There it is. Luke's back.
Hey,
Luke,
I'm back.
You crashed. You crashed hard.
Too many game actions at once.
No, that's okay. So we have a question. When you pick a class and build your deck, what restrictions do you have in terms of adding cards from skill decks? So the restrictions actually come from the items that you have. As you're playing the game and killing monsters, you are going to be collecting loot. These are the loot dice that you're collecting. And then you're rolling loot dice. The loot dice will give you different items, common, uncommon, or rare. And as you get these, you can equip them onto your character. You have a weapon slot, an armor slot, 2 accessory slots. And when you do, and when you're in town, you can use these skill points to then take from the skill decks and make your card. We have 12 skills in the core box, 2 in the expansions, and so it's really flexible. Like really flexible. You can do so many types of cards and decks and all that stuff. But Luke, I think it's your Guardian's turn.
I think it is my Guardian's turn. Okay. My Guardian is going to dash. They're going to move 2, 1, 2, and be adjacent to that imp. They are then going to, let's see here. I don't think I'm going to get hit because it's doing a medium
range, and you're adjacent to it. So, yep.
Attack, exactly. Let's see. Although defensive stance is great because I could use it on an ally who's being attacked by an enemy I am adjacent to, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So guard and fluidity, both great, but in this case, defensive stance, I think, is the card to play. So I'm going to discard, we'll discard guard to pay for it. Then I'm going to play bring low Target adjacent may deal 3 damage. Then you may discard a body card to deal 3 damage to that enemy. I'm not doing that because I have to discard fluidity to pay for it. Before I resolve that play effect, I would resolve fluidity's response effect. If this card pays for an attack card, put it into play. So I have that one in play.
Oh, that's great. What a fun little card.
And then Bring Low will do 3 damage to that imp.
Okay,
then
that's first imp 1.
At the end of my turn, I discard the cards that are not delayed cards. So the cards with the lightning bolt in the top left. So Dash and Bring Low are both.
Oh, sorry about that.
Discarded.
Is that the rule that you play all cards in front of you at the top and then you discard the instance? I've always played the instance kind of
No, we encourage people to play the delayed cards up above and the instant cards down below. We're just using the area below our boards for our hands right now, so I'm just playing them both up top.
Okay, let's jump into the enemy turn. We start with the lowest speed enemy, which is the Brute.
It's the Brute.
That's interesting. Knockout. Advance melee attack. Advance 3 towards the closest character. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Could you move close enough to get hit? Yeah. Yep.
Target each adjacent character, deal damage, which is 5 damage. If they lose health, they discard 5 cards at random. Is this cards from your hand or cards from the deck?
Cards from your hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 damage.
Do you have any block?
Yeah, unfazed. When you are attacked, discard up to 2 cards. Oh, that's not. If it deals any damage. Wait, so it wastes a turn of mine? That is so frustrating. Okay. Well, now I learn, and then I discard all my cards. And I discard unfazed. The Brute. Painful.
Yeah, okay. It can be mean.
Great. Now let's move on to the Imp. Shadow Bolt. Medium range attack. Retreat. Target a non-adjacent character in your zone or adjacent zone. Deal 3 + 2 damage. So that is 5.
Yep. And my Guardian is going to use defensive stance to block that.
All of it. Okay. If there's a character in your zone, retreat 3 away from the closest character.
Okay. So that's going to be 1. Let's see. 2 and then 3.
Okay.
Cool.
Good. And then we do this guy. Shadow Armor. Gain 2 block. If there's a character in your zone, gain 1 block. If there's an adjacent character, gain 1 block. So it's gaining 4 block, yeah? All right, where's our block tokens? Up here. So this is number 2.
Oh.
And it had 1, 2.
Yes, number 2. Sorry, I thought you were doing number 1.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Number 1 gains what? Just 2 block?
3. No, you're right. There's the 2.
Just the 2 block. Okay. Yeah, Wyvern Wrath says use unfazed. I used unfazed, but it didn't block enough of the damage. Did I read unfazed wrong? 2 damage for each card discarded, and I can only discard up to 2 cards. Yeah, okay.
Right, yeah. So you could have blocked 4 damage, which is not enough.
Which I did. I did block 4 damage.
Yes, but yeah. Yep.
All right.
That knockout card is mean. It's on my list of cards to maybe have the.
I think anytime
only use in a higher level zone.
Anytime you
or region.
Yeah, the thing that feels the worst is just when you don't have a turn, right? Yep. I think anytime it makes someone like not have a turn just doesn't feel good. I get the point of it, but. All right, Luke. Well, we'll let one of your characters go because I only have 1 to control this turn.
Okay.
Wait a second. I am screwed. Like.
Yeah. What are they doing?
I am
Bull
screwed.
Rush. That's not good.
If your Mystic can hurt some of these guys a little bit, that would be nice because.
Well, I'd just like to point out, Brendan, that it was my plan to go over here.
I wasn't going to be able to get there.
You went over here.
That's true. I wouldn't have been able to get there.
Now we got to come bail you out.
This might be the shortest thing ever. Well, no, you have
So
a
this mass
Nature's
demon
Revolt.
has
Nature's
yeah,
Revolt.
yeah, I have
The
Nature's Revolt.
it's
The
actually
the trouble is this mass demon also has the number 2 one has 4 block on it.
yeah, it has a lot of block.
It has a lot of block. And I am all the way over here. I mean, I could. Yeah, I have Nature's Revolt.
That's okay. My guardian might just be a little bit of a sacrifice.
I have Nature's Revolt. I have Ethereal Shield. I don't think I could kill that mass demon this turn.
We could maybe kill. Well, we might be able to do it between the two of us. I'm going to draw a bunch of cards. I'm going to use precog vision to probably get wildfire potentially. So we could do it. Like the mass demon's not outside of.
Not outside the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, we would have to do. I mean, we can knock off shields, but they do have 4 times 4. That's 16 plus their 6. They have 22 health.
We just need to do 5 attacks. That's literally like all we need to do. 5 or 6 attacks.
If my mystic can get over there, the trouble is it's 3 away.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I think all you need to do is
ping off 1. But then I can't Nature's Revolt.
Yeah, I think all you need to do.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, my mystic can't get close enough to pesky ping and Nature's Revolt. It would just be Nature's Revolt, which is just going to get eaten by the.
Yeah, so you could hit both of these other guys if you want.
Yeah, I could do a lot more damage to those guys. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Well, okay, Wyvern Wrath is saying we have to take the brute off the board before.
Yeah, what are they doing? Oh, they're going to bludgeon. Yep, he's going to hit you too. I mean, he is 16 with no block. He might be easier to kill.
That's what I'm saying. Just drop Nature's Wrath and let's see how we go. I have AoE spells.
Okay. All right. My mystic's gonna go first then. We're gonna play Ethereal Shield to draw a card.
Nice.
Okay, that's good. We're gonna play Ethereal Shield to draw a card. Oh, precog.
There you go. That's 2 Nature's Revolts if you want. Assuming you have another one in your deck.
I do have another one. I wouldn't have the cards to pay for it though.
No, I think you would if you use precog.
Right, but that'll replace itself.
Yeah, so then that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're right. You would need 6 cards. My bad.
Yeah, that's all right. So I don't think I'm gonna pesky ping. It would be great to knock off 1 shield with a pesky ping, but I'd spend too many cards to get close. So I'm gonna play. Well, I'll play precognitive vision first.
That's smart.
So we're gonna look at the top 5: Ethereal Shield, Second Wind, Insidious Roots, Pesky Ping, Nature's Revolt.
Okay.
All right. Well, I can't play the Nature's Revolt, so I'm going to leave that on the bottom. Insidious Roots.
That's not a bad one.
Discard that though, because I'll have the.
Yeah, but it's the only one that could also target the brute.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, from a distance.
And you would be able to do Nature's Revolt and Insidious if you wanted.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we'll put that on top. We'll put, let's see, I want to draw into Insidious Roots. So do that, then that, and then I draw one. So I'm going to draw that second wind. Then we're going to go ahead and play. We'll play Nature's Revolt. I'm going to use both second winds. So that's going to draw me 2 cards.
Got them for
So
4
you did
damage. Nice.
4 damage. Okay, which just removed 1 shield on the guy,
Yep,
right?
that's fine.
Okay, cool. And then we'll go ahead and play another Ethereal Shield. There's the pesky ping, which is fine, because I'm now going to play Insidious Roots. So that's going to do 2 damage to each of them, and they'll be immobilized.
Is it to each of them or just to one of them?
No, to each.
Oh, there we go. And they're immobilized?
And they're immobilized. And then I had to pay 1 for that. So there's the pesky ping.
It's not like immobilized really matters a whole lot right now.
I'll also play Ward of Protection using the pesky ping.
What a turn. Okay.
What a turn. So let's see here, though. Precog does not stay out, and the Nature's Revolt and the Insidious Roots.
I'm going to just start my turn by doing some precogging. Okay, well, and I draw 1, so I think I have 2 wildfires in my deck. Oh, I've already drawn both my wildfires. That sucks. That is less than fun, but I will. Okay, so just a second. I'm going to have... there we go. So I'm going to draw Ethereal Shield, and then I'm going to put Burning into discard, which is kind of fun. And then, so I've used that 1, and I'll put that one on top. I use Ethereal Shield to draw a card, get Precog Vision. I'm going to use Precog Vision again. Actually, before I use Precog Vision, I'm going to throw a Harmonize. Throw 2 Harmonizes. I'm going to throw both my Harmonizes. This turn's getting wild. And then I'm going to do Precog Vision, which lets me draw my cards, but I have to shuffle my cards into my deck. And so, when do my Harmonizes trigger? Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, just a second. I would draw a card for that, and then Harmonize triggers here. Harmonize triggers here, and then both of these are going to go into the discard pile from my Precog Vision. Okay, wow, that's crazy. And then I am going to Pesky Ping. How much shield do they have? They have two shields. I'm so close. Actually, before I Pesky Ping, I'm going to do Ethereal Shield, so I might be able to draw. I drew a Burning. Force the discard to discard. Okay. Then I'm going to draw another card. Wildfire. Here we go. That's what I needed to get rid of my Burning. Boom. Okay. So I think I might be able to kill the... Well, okay, I'm supposed to kill the... Who am I supposed to kill?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you can kill the Brute, who still has... Or the Demon, who still has 2 shields. But the Brute only has 9 health left. Can you do 9?
I might not be able to get it. Let's see here. So I'll Pesky Ping. I'm going for the Mass Demon. I'm Pesky Ping the Mass Demon, and then I'll Pesky Ping him again. He's dead. Well, he's not dead. Sorry, his shield's gone. Okay, how much health does he have?
He has less. He only has 6.
Okay, I'm going to do Wildfire. When I pay for, so Burning's not discarded. It's called.
Right.
And it's call any number of cards used to pay for this. Okay, so I'm only going to call Burning, which is great. And then...
You won't take the damage from it.
I won't take the damage from it. And I deal 3 and then 3. So I deal 6 to both of them.
Mhm.
Okay. Can you adjust that? Oh, Mass Demon 1 or 2 is dead. And
Nice.
then the other guy is down to 2. So let's
Which attack is doing 6 damage? Oh, wildfire.
Wildfire. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so that's a burning into my hand. This is a powerful turn. I got really lucky with my card draws. And then I'm spending Wildfire to use Flame Sling, which is 5 damage into Brute. Oh, boom. All right, take
Nice
that.
job.
You didn't think we could get one of them? We got both of them, Luke.
Nice. I forgot wildfire did a total of 6. That's pretty good.
It's 3 and 3. Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
All
Well,
right, there we
good.
go.
Because my guardian was not going to be able to get into combat, and actually, my guardian kind of, it's not a great turn. So fluidity is discarded. We didn't need it. I didn't draw any block cards here.
Yeah.
And I know that
We got a Bull Rush.
Bull Rush does a lot of damage. So I think what I want to do is, I think Bull Rush moves in 5. So I want to be further away than my Mystic, who's actually going to be able to tank a lot more damage. So let's see. I could go 1, 2. No, I think I just want to not take a whole bunch of damage from the Mass Demon.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Do I want to play? Do I actually want to play anything here? Yes, I do want to play Biding Time. So I have a better turn next time. And I think, yeah, Bull Rush is melee. So I basically want to just be behind. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I want to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just going to dump my hand to get here.
Yeah, sweet. As you resolve that, Tony had a question in chat. Would precog vision, because it says reveal cards in your hand, if you can't reveal them, like I only had 3, would it trigger the shuffle?
It would not.
Oh, it would not. So I cheated.
You did cheat. Well, it's okay. My rule is everybody gets 1 mistake. Okay, everybody gets 1.
Okay, so I couldn't have killed them both. But
that's okay. It's a win with an asterisk.
All right, Cinder Sling. Target a non-adjacent character in your zone or an adjacent zone. Deal 4 damage, and they gain a burning, and then they gain a block. So, who's that?
Okay, so he has 2 valid targets. What is his tiebreaker? Most health. All right, we're still tied, so he could attack either of us. How much damage is it?
3.
3
and a burning.
3 and a burning. My Mystic is going to take it. We'll just block it with water protection.
Great.
But I get that burning.
And as you do that, we got the Bull Rush. Advance 4 towards the closest character. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay.
Oh, it was 4, not 5. Okay.
Target each adjacent character. Deal 6 plus 3 is 9. Move each adjacent character 2 away from you. So
what we gotta first, let's resolve the damage.
Yeah, 9 damage.
So this is 9 damage to my
Mystic.
That's great.
Your gazillion shield.
I know, right? So Arcane Barrier says when you're attacked, discard any number of your other delayed spell cards from hand. Delayed spell cards or spell cards from hand, block 3 damage plus 3 damage for each card discarded. So that's making each of these ethereal shields essentially be 3 block.
Is it? Do you get block and damage for each card, or is it just the damage that's dealt?
It's blocking 3 damage.
Okay.
Did you mean is it doing any damage?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it says it's
Yeah.
+3 damage. Oh, so it's block 3 +3. Okay. Oh yeah, right. That's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Good card.
Yeah. So 3 I can absorb with water protection. So then I need to block 6 more. So Arcane Barrier is 3 plus 3 for each that's discarded. So I only need to discard 1 more. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you use a total of 9 block. Water protection.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
It's a
beast.
good card. It's probably going to get nerfed a little bit.
Probably gonna get nerfed. Okay, here we go. Let's start our turn.
What it'll probably do is kind of work the way it already does, except for it comes out with a number of tokens on it, and you remove those tokens to do it. So it could still block multiple attacks in a turn, but
so harmonize triggers each time. That's nice. Okay, so I just had to shuffle, and then there we go. What a big hand! Harmonizes, powerful.
You bought 2 harmonizes?
I got 2 and I dropped them both down. All right. As you figure out what to do, I'm going to just take my Guardian's turn.
You guys are doing. We're doing.
Oh yeah, good call.
Ground slam, which is a move and a short range attack.
I think it's like the entire zone.
It's going to hit everybody in the zone.
And we got a pester.
Pester. That's just a move in a melee, and he's gonna. But you would know, and he's dead actually, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're gonna kill him?
No, I was looking at the brute.
Okay, so
we're not close to killing this mass demon. We are close to killing this imp, though. I forget how far ground slam moves.
I'm just doing a little bit of a setup turn for this guy.
That's fine.
And then I'll move. Boom, boom. I draw a card. Oh, you know what? Something I forgot to do is increase my fatigue for my mystic. So my mystic increases fatigue twice. And then I had to do that because I'm moving twice. I'm spending these 2 to move. Get another card. Okay, do I dash? I don't want to dash in there, right? That would be stupid of me.
Well, I mean, if you have block.
No, I don't really have much block. I have like 7 block, but I'm just nervous. I'm going to dash right there.
Okay. So you're moving, moving away.
That's my turn. I'll let you just take your turn, but as you do, I'm going to answer a question from chat. Okay. So, question from Lecurtur Gaming. I'm curious about combat setup based on number of players instead of the number of characters in a fight. Does that lead to a character getting overpowered and alone? So yeah, I think what you're asking is about combat setup. What we have is you set up quests. Sorry, let me step back. There's a bunch of different types of combat. There's solo encounters, which are kind of random combat encounters. There's quests, and there's encampments, and there's dungeons and some other ones. The big quests or big combat encounters, like the encampment that we're doing, and quests are always set up based off of the number of people in the party. And so if there's 4 characters, you would set up 4. This makes sense because if you do a quest, you want everyone there. Where it doesn't, something too high level characters. So like Luke and I, we're doing level 3 right now, and its 12th threat is the first, level 3, 13th threat is the first wave. So if you look at the first encampment 1 for level 4, 5 threat is the first wave. So there's a situation where Luke and I could, as just 2 players, we could go and just do an encampment just as 2 people, but we would just choose a lower level of encampment, right? Because even though it's set up to a party, it's set up to a party of lower level players as opposed to a party of higher level players. And so that's kind of how the stuff works. But the quest, we do want all the players to be there for the quest, unless maybe you're doing a really low level quest. You don't necessarily need all the players to do that. But if you're doing a quest that's on kind of level of the party, then that's how it's balanced. If that didn't answer your question, feel free to kind of like ask a clarifying question. But as I'm doing that, Luke, how's your turn? You're doing a bunch of crazy things. All right.
I played 2 pesky pinks to remove all of the nasty demon shields. I
Yep.
tireless to reduce my fatigue.
Great.
I really want to play Nature's Revolt, but I'm in a weird spot where it wouldn't hit both of these guys. I'd have to like move two.
If you insidious roots the mass demon, he's not going to get us because you'll. I think.
That's right. Yes, because he's doing a short range attack. Oh my god. Pro gamer stats right there.
Immobilize him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna Insidious Roots, paying for it with Desperate Ploy. So that'll do 2 actual damage to him, and he's not gonna move. So
Yeah, he's
I
immobilized.
don't
That's
think
great.
he's gonna hit us at all. Although keep in mind, I do know
It probably
short range
hits you
is,
adjacent. So
it'll still hit adjacent. So I do want to pitch something here to move, which is a little unfortunate.
you have all 2 cost cards.
Exactly. Yeah, but I mean,
it's okay.
It's probably worth it. Yeah, it's probably worth it. So we'll pitch one to move, and I'll just move up there.
Okay.
That's all that I want to move. And then, do you want to take your character's next turn? Or do you want me to take my guardian?
Yeah, no, I'll take mine. So just a question: do I need, if I play Wildfire, do I need to target enemies? Like, can I play it without targeting anyone?
Yeah.
I can just to like get rid of some burnings. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 5 cards away from getting anywhere close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could kind of maybe do it. Let's play precog.
Maybe good to avoid his ground slam.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna play precog vision. And I am just trying to get cards so I can move. You know what? I'll draw that one and then I'll put these back. Yeah, this is the tough thing is I am 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to play Wildfire, but basically just not target anyone and call those 2 burning cards.
It's probably good.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, so at the start of my turn, Biding Time is going to go off. That allows me to draw, at the start of my turn, to draw 2 cards, and I discard it. So 1 and 2. Excellent. So I'm just going to move up next to him and then move back. So I'm going to discard Second Wind for that move, which will draw me a card. Ooh, okay. I definitely want to play this other Biding Time. I do want to keep a card in hand to move back. So probably one of these. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't really care that. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I maybe don't care based on what I drew. I was hoping to draw. So if you look at Swordplay, it has a response effect. I was hoping to draw a melee card to play to discard Swordplay to and trigger its effect. But I didn't do that. So actually, I think what I want to do is get out both Spectral Swords.
Sure.
But that's going to leave me with just 2 cards in hand, and I definitely want to play a card to move back. So I could have not played the Biding Time, but I think I'm building up for a better turn in the future here. So I'm going to play both Spectral Swords, discarding Unbroken and Unbroken. Then we'll discard one of those, the defensive stance, to move, and then the last card I didn't play also gets discarded. So move one away from him.
Okay, just a little bit of a tactical turn. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I miscalculated with my Mystic. It's going to attack me. That's fine. If there's a character in your zone. Oh, only if there's a character in my zone. Or in the imp zone.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't move, and then target each adjacent character. Cool.
Yeah, so you're fine.
And then ground slam. If there's not a character in your zone, advance 4. It can't advance because it's immobilized. So I'll get rid of that token. Target each adjacent character and character in your zone deal damage, and they gain daze. So we know these characters really well, and get to do some damage. So great. Let's have some fun here. Who are we going for? Who has block? Masked Imp has a block. Their block value is 3. Okay. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start us off.
Okay.
I'm gonna just drop Chain Weave, just to move, and I'm gonna pesky ping. Boom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So shield is done, and then okay, precog this is a weird one. So okay, I'm gonna play precognitive vision properly this time. So I just reveal the 1 card and I draw it into my hand, which is great.
Right.
Because I'm going to play Pesky Ping again, increase my fatigue, but I draw 3 cards here. 1, 2.
That seems good.
That seems good. Did you drop the Masked Imp by 1 for my Pesky Ping?
Nope,
if you
but I will.
mind, that'd be great. And then I am going to. How much health does he have? 6?
5? 6.
6. Okay, I'm gonna play Wildfire. We'll call a burn.
Oh.
Use Desperate Ploy, and he's gone. Goodbye. Good riddance. And then I'm going to just shield up on my turn. I'm gonna use just get my Chain Weave. I'll add some counters.
Well, I'll point out the Mass Demon is doing Cloud of Smoke, which is a defensive. No attacks from him.
Okay.
So we can just go nuts.
I'll go there. I don't have any other stuff to do. Great.
Gotcha.
Harmonize is wild. This is my first time really using it. That's a card and a half.
Are these the generic counters? I'm trying to remember.
These ones. They're sized a little bit big in TTS.
No, that's fine. Is the one I clicked on the right one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying they're sized a little bit big.
Oh, I see. That's fine. Okay. We'll add 1. All right. So these I'm doing my Guardian first. Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't, because let's see. What is my? I don't really have a lot going on with my Mystic, depending on, I guess, what I get off of maybe Second Wind. Or precog. Yeah, let's do my Guardian first, because it's a little more straightforward. Okay, so Spectral Swords. So start of turn triggers. Spectral Sword. They each get a counter.
Yeah.
Binding Time. I get to draw 2 cards. Okay, pretty good. I just want to do as much damage as I can to this guy. So we're going to discard. I'm going to discard Second Wind and move. That'll draw me a card. Hey, there's a sword play.
Nice.
Okay. We're going to play. Let's see, Bring Low. Do I have any other body cards? I do. Defensive Stance. All right, we're going to play Bring Low. I want to pay for that with Sword Play. That'll trigger Sword Play's play effect. So that's going to do 2 damage.
I got it. 1, 2,
Thank you.
and then 3 from Bring Low, and
then
then another
3
3.
from Bring Low, and then another 3 because I'm going to discard a body card.
Yep.
Discarding defensive stance. Okay. And then
maybe as a note. Oh, actually,
yes.
never mind. Never mind. I thought you were in the only spot that could be adjacent to him, but that's okay. There's a clear path for my guardian.
Then I think we're gonna. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just play second wind to draw, see what I get. Oh yeah, Blade Dance, perfect. So we're gonna play. We'll discard Fluidity to play for Blade Dance, which will put Fluidity into play. Blade Dance, I move up to 1. I don't want to actually move, and then I do 2 damage.
1, 2.
Cool, and then I am not going to play these other cards, so that's going to be the end of my turn, which I will do 2 more damage and move 1.
Okay, so I just need to do 6 damage.
Actually, I'm going to move. I'm just going to move away. I'm going to move right there. And that discards Blade Dance.
Unbroken goes here. I'm going to use both my Unbrokens to move. I'm not going to be able to do it.
Well, I still have my mage's turn, so.
Oh, there you go. That's okay. I'll do 4 damage. I'll just use both my shatters.
All right. That was your turn?
Yep, I dealt 4 damage to him.
Okay.
1, 2,
so he's got
3.
what? 1 left? 2 left. Okay. Okay, my mage, I want to get rid of burning. So we're going to pay for its play effect to exile it, and I have to cull the card I used to do that. I'm going to do it on endurance, so we'll get that out of there. Let's see, you should be right here.
You just need to do 2 damage, man. Just 2 damage.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to precog. So I see the 1 card. Oh, it's a Pesky Ping. I'll draw that card. I play Pesky Ping. And actually, damage. Pesky Ping and precog should be up here. I don't shuffle them in.
Right, because you're not going to shuffle them in.
Yeah.
And you'll draw 2 because of Harmonize.
I'll draw 2. 1, 2. Oh, no! That's a card that should be culled, actually. So I should be drawing this card.
There you go.
There you go. So we'll just do 4 damage.
Oh, and you know something? I forgot about all the loot that we would have gotten. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, a ton of loot.
Excuse me.
Boom. And then what's this guy giving us? 2 of these. Look at all this stuff we got from 1 round, and then there's more. We got a bunch of dice. Okay, so that's wave 1. Wow, and then we get the reward. Reward for encampment 3, wave 1, 5 coins, 1 or 4 rare dice, which is 1 for each of us. 4 rare dice. Fantastic. Bunch of coins. This is our haul. And then we have a choice of staying in or leaving. We reset, boom, to our initial stats, and then the enemies will pull out. I am looking at the time, and I had kind of an internal clock of like an hour of the stream, and our little bit of complication set us back a bit. So I think I don't.
We're also narrating what we're doing.
There's a couple things. Wyvern Wrath. Oh, I actually have this thing. I think I played something a little bit wrong where I discarded a burning with precog. I didn't take a damage. My bad.
No, you were discarding burnings with precog?
No, only once. I actually only did that once.
Okay.
Which I actually don't feel too bad about it because I never healed with Harmonize. So I think Harmonize would have triggered and would have healed me. So I don't feel too bad, but it's a little bit of a mind trip, juggling two characters, and
It is,
and
you know, you would have been playing. We would have been playing these characters quite a bit to get up to this. Well, not quite a bit, but a decent amount already to get up to this.
oh yeah, we're about
But
10
even with a
hours in,
couple foibles, I think
15
I
hours
think the
in.
gameplay showed off some of the interesting synergies with burning, how high DPS it is, but you're sort of trying to manage those burning cards that are being added to your deck. Obviously, we showed that Harmonize is a very good card. There's
It
some.
is interesting. Well, and when you have precog
Mhm.
with wildfire, you can almost always guarantee that you'll have a wildfire in your
Yep,
hand, which is like,
yep.
yeah,
I have
it's
a
fascinating.
Yep, I have a long list of notes for later. You know, after we sort of revisit some development type stuff and you know work on parts of the game that you know don't exist yet, like fully you know finishing the other characters. There's lots of balance notes. We've gotten a lot of good feedback from players who have really dived into the game. You know, identified some cards that are really good that like you know we don't want to change because they're fun. Like for example, precognitive vision, it's a great card. I don't think we should change it at all, but I think maybe it can be a little higher deck building cost, a little higher SP cost. And other cards that maybe can be juiced up a little bit. You know, there's a good conversation about, you know, how valuable is endurance really, shuffling one card back into your deck. So I think we can improve the quality of a few underperformers and sort of rebalance a few things that are a little too ahead of the curve, like, you know, ward weaving, staying out and being able to be used for multiple hits. I think we want to solidify that skill set a little more as the defensive skill cards that work with counters, right? So maybe ward weaving has a number of counters on it that then you use. I think cards like precog, which are actually like really good and cool and fun, and we don't want to change at all, but like we can, you know, up their cost to put into your deck. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think what I was pleased with this playtest or this game is that you know I think we showed off some of the fun synergies that are you know there within skill sets and also across skill sets.
Yeah, love it. Awesome. Hey, well, Luke, thanks for joining, everyone. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're tuning in late, you know, thanks for tuning in. And you know, just looking at our campaign, we are at almost $670,000. Lots raised over the past 48 hours, and we're for sure gonna hit. I'm assuming we're gonna hit the 675. I think I froze. I froze because I have too many things going on with my computer right now.
Tabletop Simulator is a huge memory hog.
It is
Please,
totally.
if
And
there's
then,
anyone who works on Tabletop Simulator, maybe watching this, like, can we
yeah,
do
no,
some optimization? You know,
I don't think they want to.
no, probably
And
not.
then
It is funny that it is basically just it's a physics engine. It's really mainly what it is, but it's a physics engine designed to have a lot of tools for board gaming.
yeah,
You are just running a physics simulator whenever you open Tabletop Simulator.
yeah, it is funny. Yeah, so we're at 670. I think we're gonna hit our 675 unlock. The foil card pack, I think we're at 45 cards.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
That's not even like a pack anymore. That's a
it's a box.
foil card box. Yeah.
It's a foil card box. Yeah. Who knows if we're 700s definitely within reach. 725, 750 depends on how long endgame goes. So make sure to go back,
Yeah.
threshold, and
If you're on the fence, go ahead
jump in.
and pull the trigger. Just a reminder, of course, that you know you can always adjust things in the
Late
pledge
pledge. Yeah.
manager that we'll have. You could pledge just for the base game and then decide later whether you want to add stuff or not. So
Yep. Absolutely.
yep.
All right, everyone. Hey, thanks so much.